Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Winner Circle Sports Betting podcast. Sean Higgs coming at you here. It is Thursday, the 20th of February. As always, I got Chip Chirimbes, Doug Upstone for a little NBA on a Thursday. NBA is back. Nothing but action. For some of you who love NBA, other people, we'll bide our time till hockey, or we're excited about college basketball, or maybe you want to jump into the Cubbies and the Dodgers today. Nice preseason spring training baseball. The line has come down from 195. I took the Cubs today plus 165. I saw them now they're at like a 130 spot. I love it. I love getting ahead of the number. Closing line value in spring training baseball. But listen, that's a joke. We're not going to talk baseball.
Sean, do you like to gamble?
What did three people bet that changed the line? Is that what it was?
I probably like someone comes in, right? If you're betting a preseason game, chances are they'll probably move if someone comes in, but they're not taking a lot of action on those. I put $100 on it. Whatever. I'm going to take it. Everybody's going to bet the Dodgers this year. I'll bet against them every game. I'll see how I go. See how it goes. But we'll talk. Listen, we got a lot of time for baseball chat here. You know that, folks. And the three of us, we'll be talking for 45 minutes just about baseball. So be prepared. Follow the timestamps when baseball season starts because we'll be talking baseball. We love it. Like, subscribe, notification bells here on the Winner Circle YouTube channel. So each and every day we put up the free pick videos. NBA, college hoops, soon to be baseball, previews, March Madness is coming up. A lot of things to talk about here. So be part of the Winning Circle family and leave a comment if you wish on these games. Other games you want, just leave them before the fact, before they start. Don't come in after the fact saying you stink. I said, no, you didn't. It's got to be ahead of time. If you want our premium plays, listen, the free picks, not bad. 28-20. We went 2-1 on Monday here with the crew. 28-20 with our college basketball. Although NBA is 26-28, we're working on it. I mean, we got Mr. Basketball here in Chip Chirimbes. Me and Doug are kind of plodding along a little bit here in the NBA. Not up a lot, but we're not down either. But we'll get on track. But if you want the premium stuff, gamblersworld.net is where to go for that. As you see, it's college basketball high season, right? March Madness, March 2nd. The early bird package is up $2.99 and take you through the tournament. If you're looking for something easier, 3-day pass on the weekend is great to get. Guaranteed. 7-day weekly pass, 30-day. We show you a profit or we credit you back. The day pass. Chip's got 4 packages up today in the NBA. People are going to buy all of them. I don't know why. That's fine for Chip. Chip's going to get more money. Day pass, we save you a couple bucks. Chip's still going to make money. You're going to make money. It's happier. $69.99. Multiple packages. Doug's got NBA and college basketball. Get the day pass when there's multiple packages up. Simple Simon, right? Nice and easy. I don't know what people are doing. We're trying to help you out all around here, folks, right? Chip, yes. Mr. NBA, number one in the NBA, 59%. Man, I'm like a no betting allowed guy early. What am I? My NBA, 15-13. Not a lot of NBA for me. You, on the other hand, make you look like the college basketball betting guy, putting out 100 winners so far. But yeah. Good season. Are you excited about the second half? And what's on tap for today for you?
Well, I needed the break to tell you the truth. I think we all may have needed that. The NBA is such a grind and coming on the heels of baseball and the NFL. I mean, exhaustion. But I have a 3-pack out there tonight. You can buy them individually or the Mega Buck play, which is now at 26-9 on the year. One game under 75%. So the big game winners are out there. We had another big game winner last night with Missouri over Alabama, the second straight Mega Bucks game against Alabama, back-to-back winners. So we're each and every day we're out there, and we've got a 3-pack of NBA games right now.
And go get that 3-pack at gamblersworld.net from Chip right now. Again, top of the board for NBA. Doug Upstone in the house. You going to look at some NBA today?
I give Chip a lot of credit because I really don't like the day after a long break. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I have to really like something to put it out. So there's just one game that I like, and it's in a really nice 26-3 situation. And so that's the one game I'm sticking with there in the NBA, and went into the break on a nice little 8-3 run. Just keep it going on that one. And in college basketball, and despite the fact that it's a very heavy card today, there's just one game that I have on the docket, and it was my Conference USA game of the week. So we have that coming your way. And I'm going to be honest with you, kind of looking forward to hockey coming back again. I'm not going to lie.
Hey, listen, you got the most wins on the slate in hockey. best win percentage, 62%. You're a couple bucks behind Brian, but then we see that sometimes depending on how people grade their games. So
right, that's all it is.
The percentage Doug's got the site leader in wins, site leader percentage. Great hockey season. What's there to do? We got you covered here in all sports. I'm number one in NBA, number one in hockey on the other side, and college basketball for me has been really good. 5-3 yesterday. Should have been 6-2. I had West Virginia. That's a tough one, but I can't go. I'm not going to even complain about it because I'm probably one more of those than I've noticed because they just chalk up as wins. So I don't really dive into those. I'll take a win, move on to today. I got a 3-pack up, 6 games total. So I always put my early 3 up. If you want them all, a lot of people just get the weekly pass and you don't miss a game. But 3-packs have been going 2-1. That's a win. Well, the last night I think I went 3-0. I don't even remember. Whatever it was a winning day. That's all that matters. We win. That's how it goes here. Again, all of our premiums at gamblersworld.net. All righty, back in action here, and I want to go right to Doug with this game. Sorry, Chip, I got to leave this game. Yeah, I know, because it's the Lakers and the Trailblazers. And I said on Monday this game, I said we're going to take Charlotte last night. We'll take Portland again. I took Portland on the site. I got them on the site. I didn't put it as a package. There's no way I'm taking the Lakers in a back-to-back spot. And look at this line. It was 5. It's down to 3. Total 226.5. We talked about Portland, I thought, last week, right? They won 7 in a row at home, and then they went on the road and proceeded to get their doors blown off by Denver in back-to-back games. They lost to Minnesota. Well, here's a newsflash. The Lakers are neither of those two teams. The Lakers are on the road. They're in a back-to-back. I think LaFloppy's probably not going to play today. He was LeBrick last night, missing game-tying shots. Luka still looks – I hate to say the guy looks lost, but – you go to a new team, you got to kind of work your way into it. And when you're working your way into a guy who's as ball dominant as you, good luck. You're going to struggle. I mean, listen, I love Portland in this spot, but I'm sorry if I told all your thunder on it. I just like, I love bashing on the Laker crew. So I got to, everybody's like, oh, the Lakers are going to win the championship. Are you kidding me? This is like where's my Scott Pritchard? Are you kidding me? These are a second round out of the playoff team. No way, Laker fans. They're terrible, terrible team. Doug, I'm sorry. I'm ranting on the Lakers.
No, that's okay. No, I mean, with the Lakers, one of the things, so much for all the euphoria about LeBron and Luka. Okay, lose to Utah before the break, and then lose to Charlotte at home last night. It wasn't lost on me that the tandem of Jackson Hayes and Alex Len at center, not quite the difference makers that the Lakers maybe hoped they would be on that one. And I thought it was pretty funny that almost Laker. Mark Williams of Charlotte, he had more points than rebounds than his 2 counterparts did last night. So I thought that was of note. But yeah, you mentioned about Portland. I mean, what do you make of them? Okay, they were 10-1 and 11-0 before going on this 3-game road trip. They lost all 3 games, didn't come close to covering any of them, lost by an average score of more than 18 points per game. And get this, the opposing teams, the aggregate average of shooting percentage was 56.4. I mean, that is horrific.
Never win those games.
I mean, just so to me, I'm looking at this game. The big question is the mental state of both teams to go along with the health of Portland, because had a couple of guys still that are questionable coming into this one. So the thing that I like the best for this game, I don't really, there's just too many questions about the game. Home underdogs, like the Blazers, off 3 consecutive losses against a division rival, having played 4 or less games in 10 days, 32-8. I'll take Portland plus the 1.5 on the first half line.
First half official play, first half Doug Upstone, Portland plus 1.5. I like it, right? They're going to come out fresh. You're home. You're playing well at home. I like the look. That way, if they do collapse because they are still a bad team, you still got the win in your pocket. So, good way to attack it. Chip, what do you think? You agree with the first half attack, or are you full game attack? What are you doing?
I don't think about halftime. I think about the entire game at 32-8. I just would take Portland as the side, and it's like a tale of 2 cities here. You got a team that goes on the road, they get crushed, they come home, and they've won 23 games this year already, which is, I think, a surprise to most people. Most people probably figured that they would be like Washington and the Brooklyn Nets. and they're covering in those games at home. I would take Portland here. And yet you have to be afraid if these Lakers aren't they going to raise their head sometime with these big superstars they have on the club. So, but Portland right now has to be the side of my mind. I mean, I didn't use them, but they're at home. The line is sort of giving it away. It's so shallow. I'd take the Trailblazers if you force me to bet it.
Lakers 13-14 on the road. Portland on the year 31-23 ATS. That's all I need to know. And they had won their 7 previous ones here. It's Trailblazers for me. Official pick, though. Doug's official pick is the first half plus 1.5 for Doug's premium tonight in the NBA and college hoops. Head on over to GamblesRoll.net and get on board with his best bets. Game number 2. There's another team in LA, the Clippers. Slightly better than the Lakers. 31-23 straight up, 31-22 ATS. Model consistency. A slight fave here on the road versus Milwaukee. It's 1 and 227.5. Nice. You got a little revenge spot, fresh revenge. You just played about 2 weeks ago. Bucks came in, beat them in LA, but Lillard questionable. Giannis questionable. I'm not a big Buck guy. Now this line is up to 3 now. It's 3. Yep. Okay. When I wrote this down at 9:00 this morning, it was a 1. So in 3 hours. Obviously, I'm guessing this is probably injury type news. I don't care. The Clippers. It's the Clippers all day to me, and twice on Thursday. But Chip, your pick here on this one.
Who's coaching Milwaukee? Is that Doc Rivers? Maybe that's why they're struggling again. It seems like that club to me just is under an achiever. The Greek Freak. I mean, he's spectacular when he wants to be, and he's not always out there. Milwaukee 17-9 at home, but they played at LA, like you said, and the Clippers were 3.5-point favorites in a 10-point win. Now they come to Milwaukee, and the Clippers are 3-point favorites again. And I think the odds maker are telling you that Milwaukee's product isn't as good as it has been, and the Clippers at 31-23 and 31-22 against the number have been a big surprise to me. I didn't think they would fare all that well, but I think the odds maker here is telling you that the Clippers are the side.
Clippers official pick, Chip Chirimbes -3. Doc Rivers, Mr. Chokums himself. This guy could find ways to lose games. Doug, what are your thoughts on this one?
Well, as you mentioned, and by the way, to be honest, Chip, I was hoping you'd talk a little bit more because I don't got a whole lot to say here.
Well, Sean took care of it.
No, I'm just kidding. So to me, I'm looking at this one. Likely no Giannis because by the way, the Bucks opened at 2.5 yesterday. Okay, so the no Giannis, probably no Lillard, and also no Bobby Portis because of a 25-game suspension for taking some stuff he shouldn't have taken. So there's no way I'm backing the Bucks. Okay, on this one. The other thing that's interesting though to me, the Clippers team total went up 3 points. It's now up to 115.5. Milwaukee has allowed 121 points per game in their last 11. And right before the break, the Clippers went 3-0, averaging 126 points. I think the Clippers easily surpassed the 115.5 on this one. So I'm taking them over.
Team total over from Doug Upstone here in this matchup. Again, for me, it would be the Clippers. Even it's the line move makes sense because who's playing? The fact that these guys, you've just been off for a week. And Doc Rivers, what's there to say? Blows games with the Clippers, the Celtics, the Sixers, this Bucks team. Oh, yeah. Official show pick, though. Let's get it. -3 Clippers from Doug Upstone. Next game up, Memphis and the Pacers. How about this number? 7 o'clock tip-off here. 250.5 for a total. Are you kidding me? Memphis -2.5. Again, pretty good ATS team, 35-19 ATS. But I got to look at this total here. Now, Pacers have gone over 8 of the last 10. Memphis 6 of their last 10. You're going to pump up this number here. 3 of the last 20 combined between these two have even hit this number. Memphis got there 2 of their 10. One of them they gave up 145 or whatever to the Knicks in a bad spot for them to get there. Pacers have hit this once. how the heck is this the biggest number on the board? What am I missing? But I see that. I'm not being scared. I'm going to go over this 250. Why is this game this? To me, I guess it's going to be like a 133, 130 game when I see a 250 out here. They're trying to scare me. The teams don't come close. They haven't sniffed this in the last week plus, either of them. And you're going to throw this out after everybody's been off for a week? I don't know. If I had hair to scratch and to twist in a little knot like a henchman in a movie cartoon, I would be twirling my beard like a Raleigh Fingers. 250. I'm going over 250 and a half. Come on, right? Am I wrong here? Chip, am I wrong? 250 and a half. You got to go over it.
Sean, all I can say is great minds think alike. When I saw that number, I was taken back by it being so high. And I said, the total's the way to go here, I believed. A huge number. I guess Moret might not even be playing, but this Memphis team is number 2 in the West, which is a bit of a surprise. And they played great basketball all year, winning 67% of their games. But this total, I can't be denied here. I'd play it over.
250 and a half. Yeah, right. It's just one of those we have to do is do over, right, Doc? Yeah. Make it a trifecta. I'll go this way. I'll agree with you, okay, with you guys on that. But I got something else I'd like to add as well. Okay, some props here. Desmond Bane, his over-under is 19 and a half. He has scored 20 or more points in 5 straight games. And in 2025, he is averaging just under 21 points per game. Okay, so he's been really good. And with the total at 250 and a half, I think there's going to be lots of opportunities for him to score, okay, in this game. And at the same time, Pascal Siakam, his rebound total is 7.5. He has gone under 7.5 in 7 of the 9 games. And even though there's going to be more shot attempts, in the last 9 games that the total has gone over 240 points for the Pacers, Siakam is 7-2 under the 7.5 rebounds. So I'm going with him under 7.5 rebounds, Bane over 19.5 points. Siakam under 7.5 rebounds, Bane over how many points?
19.5.
19.5 points. Bane and Siakam. All right, I'm going to look at these. 2-player props from Doug. Chip agrees with me on the over 250 and a half. Again, these are the free picks for the show. 26-28. We got a little work to do here. Obviously, we want these to win. But you want the best plays, you go to gamblersworld.net. We got Clippers -3 from Chip. Chip is number 1 in the NBA. Heed his advice. Get his best bets. He's got 4 of them up right now. Go get them at gamblersworld.net. Doug Upstone likes the Trailblazers +1.5 in the first half. That's his free pick. He's got a big game in the month of college hoops and NBA at gamblersworld.net. And I'm going over to 250 and a half college basketball 3-pack for me. Again, free picks for you. We got you covered. Premium at gamblersworld.net. Bonus play here. Cubbies plus, whatever they are. A little underdog action there. Be sure to like, subscribe, notification bells on here. College basketball March Madness passes up. Tournaments start March 2nd. It's a week away. There's not a lot of game. It's not like a 31-day month here. This is February, shortest month of the year. It's right around the corner. Don't be scared of little tournaments. We're going to have you covered here on all the little ones. ASUN, SWAC, Southland, America East. We'll talk about them. We'll give you winners. These guys are like, what are you talking about, America? I'm not taking UMass Lowell. We're not talking about that team.
Well, I was going to say, Sean, is that where when those games start, especially the first round ones, are you going to have 14 to 18 plays a day, or what are you thinking here? I haven't really had crazy days like that. I mean, 6 to 8's been kind of my steady, but the tournaments are different. There's days I've had 3 games when it's all the big conferences playing. I'm like. Right.
The lines, it's I got, especially now, 3 days and 3 games in 3 days. I'm at that point. It's not even about the line. It's like I'm just betting against that team because the fatigue's just going to catch them. Or is that team going to be hot? I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It could be more than others. I don't know. You just don't know until you see the lines, Doug. You can't.
You know those. You're astute in those types of games with those conferences. You know more than most. Okay, so that's a heads up to you, man.
in February is where I kind of really lock into these guys. The SWACs, the Southlands, NEC, Patriots. I've been following them and my little trend here, and I'll tell you, it's 23 and 40. Those little schools in my little box, not good. All your kind of your smaller conferences, your ASUN, your Big Souths, those are like 23 and 11. Those have been cashing. The ugly ones is where you kind of like pick and choose how it's going to work out a little bit. So those I haven't really been doing a lot of those. Because when I put them in there, I always kind of go like 1 and 2 in those spots. So I'm like, you know what? They're not. Why am I going to bother? I'm not going to force an issue to put a SWAC play out for SWAC's sake, But who knows? I love it. It's fun.
I usually like to look at on those types of conferences. I like to look at the championship games. Okay, I'm not saying I put a lot of them out, but I'd like to look at them because at least you have some information that's up to date. How they're playing at the exact moment, and all in either a home or neutral site, or in some cases could be a road site. But with some of the smaller conferences, so if the thing I look at most with those is when they championship games, just because you just have more information.
Chip, what do you think for that small
I don't even
one?
Consider it. I don't even look at them. I don't even think about them. It's not a national game. I'm not getting any information on them. I don't know where you come up with your stats, but God bless you. I'm just happy with the major games and the top conferences. I just deal with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, with the small ones, a lot of them at campus sites. So it's usually the home team. It's always there, and it's that's why your team's
I know there are some of them, but I don't want to give a game just to give a game, and I don't have that kind of information that I require on those games. Instinct is a lot of what we do as well, but I just don't have anything on it.
Hey, listen, if I don't like it, I'm not gonna put out. Yeah. I just said as much as sometimes I put out a lot, other days are less. Little technical difficulties with Doug. We'll wrap this up. Clippers -3. Trailblazers +1.5. Over Memphis 250.5 as a free picks. Chip, have a great weekend.
Thank you.
See you back too. On Monday with you and Doug. And good luck, everybody. Tomorrow, Friday free for all. You never know who's going to show up, except for me. I'll definitely be there. See you all tomorrow. Good luck.